Channeling Day 54. Take 1069. Here's what I got. The sovereignty of each soul is non-negotiable. While the ego likes to put it in a class system and layers to perpetuate the illusion of superiority, it's just that, an illusion. All souls are aspects of God, of source energy. And since all souls come from the same place, they are made of the same thing. They are all equal, not in the eyes of anyone, but in truth. The varying degrees of experience on your planet can be hard to wrap your mind around, for your mind doesn't see the eternal or bigger picture. From a soul perspective, if you can pull yourself away from your story, you will see the bigger picture of how things are playing out. The challenge of being in the world but not of the world is that you are in fact in the world, yet not of the world, but the world. You are the creator of your experience by how you move your energy, and we're going to keep saying that until it sinks in. Where your energy flows, that is drawn to you, and your energy flows where your attention is focused. And while that may appear real to you, it is but a construct. But if you want to prove that something not preferred is, in fact, real, keep focusing on it, for you will definitely draw it to you in your energy and to your world. The challenge is you don't recognize that you're the one that's drawing it to you. You say, see, what I thought was true is in fact so. Look at my experience. And we would tell you, it is in fact so, because you drew it to you through where you were putting your attention. Now, when the ego gets involved, then it becomes a matter of pride, and there's where you get stuck in a non-preferred experience. I will overcome this obstacle that I do not prefer, that I have drawn to me. I will keep focusing on it until it goes away. When you put it in those terms, you can see the ludicrousy of what you're saying, because by focusing on it, you're drawing more of that to you. Ah, you say, but if I take my attention away, if I focus somewhere else, aren't I just burying my head in the sand? And we would ask you, why burying your head in the sand is a bad thing if it gets you away from an experience not preferred and into a new experience of the sand. As you're swimming through the waters of life, just like swimming in an ocean, there's resistance. But when you're with the tide or with the current, everything moves faster and becomes easier. Being in the current and flowing with the waters in your experience is connecting you with where your soul is drawing you, where your angels, guides, and ancestors are pulling you through your impressions, through your feelings, and through your inspirations. You will never be directed to an experience you don't prefer unless that is required to break you out of a pattern that you've had for lifetimes. Sometimes you have to go through an experience of being broken to put yourself back together the correct way. Sometimes the tapes are so strong and so repetitive and so commanding in your life that the only way to get you out of the rut, out of focusing on the experiences not preferred, is to literally destroy the tape. Now, one might ask, is that a bad thing? If you're suddenly on the path that you're supposed to be on, even though the experiences you went through was traumatic, is that a bad thing? Not preferred? Most certainly. But bad? When you reframe the experience of life in this way, you begin to see that everything serves you, and beloved, everything serves you. If you wrap your mind around that concept, how might that change how you interact and walk through life? When you see the experiences not preferred, instead of rallying against them and drawing more attention to them, step away and look at them from the soul perspective. What am I supposed to be learning from this experience? Now, that answer might not always be certain or clear, but know that it's there to serve you, so just wait. In a fast food world, life experiences are a fine dining experience. While fast food gets you what you want quickly and the chicken nuggets might be satisfying, a meal prepared over time, with love and attention to detail, is definitely a richer experience. A spiritual journey is not a fast food experience, but a fine dining experience. Pay attention to the subtleties and nuances. Learn to understand how the flavors of life blend together. Learn to see and hear the notes as you would with a glass of wine in the experiences you're living. Look back on your existence to this point, in this incarnation, and watch the story unfold. See how the things that you don't prefer change your behavior to lead you to where you are today. It's a grand adventure if you allow it to be. And it sucks ass if you allow it to. It all depends on your perspective and where you're putting your energy. For you are the creator of your world. We are complete.